Hey everyone, hello. I hope you're doing well and feeling fine. So, I wanted to make this video about how to improve a difficult or tough financial situation, and also how to actually apply that same thinking to lose weight or to address a problem, something that seems to be getting out of your hands in life, like a situation that just seems out of control, and like it's like you're losing steam and you don't feel strong anymore to have the discipline and the willpower to maybe get back in a better position or return to where you used to be or what you used to have. Maybe you gained weight, or maybe you're losing money, and now for some reason it's really hard for you to sort of get back on financial track. And so I'm not a financial expert, so I'm only suggesting these thoughts, these ideas, and then it's up to you to decide what works in your best interest. But I'm not a financial advisor, so this is not, this is just Jennifer speaking as what would Jennifer do and what would I tell my coaching client. And so what I would suggest that you consider is stop the leakage. Stop the outflow. And by that I mean stop spending more than you need to. Stop taking loans. Stop asking for money on a loan basis from friends, from the bank, from your workplace, from anyone. Because the point is, if you're in debt, if you owe a lot of money, or if your savings are just not enough and you don't even have enough from week to week, then you're probably already really smart in knowing, okay, where can I cut corners? Where can I reduce? What can I do to cut my expenses? And that is great. And so something that came to me yesterday when I was coaching a client is to just stop any more additional fuel to the fire, right? You don't want to add more wood to the fire. You want to let that fire begin to die out. You are now beginning the process of putting the fire out. And maybe you don't know exactly how, and you don't have the answer for by when this will be over, when you'll recover, when you will be back more in a controlled position. But what you do know is, what you can do today, starting now, is just stop adding fuel to the fire. So, for example, stop taking loans, stop asking for money on a loan basis, don't go into further debt. If you owe so much money, then you want to stop doing that, okay? Because otherwise it's never going to end and it will be a vicious cycle. Similarly, you can apply that thinking to dieting and weight loss, as in stop adding more of the foods that you know are causing the weight gain. Stop adding those to your house. So you don't want to go out and buy them. You don't want to add more to your environment. You want to begin to put a stop on the bottle that was leaking before, that has been leaking till now. So if you think of it as a bottle of water, and the cap has been actually really loose, and the jar has been tipped over. It's on its side. This whole time, it's just been leaking and spilling and spilling. Slowly but surely, the water has been leaving, and thus you're wasting your water. The water's being lost, and soon the bottle will be empty. And that's what the fear is that you're feeling. You're losing ground, losing control, losing strength. And so now we want to put a stop to that loss. It doesn't mean recovery ASAP, but it just means you're not adding fuel to the fire. Okay? So that's really important. It's a beginning. It's a first step. And then you can proceed with generating a plan or a strategy, an approach and a way forward. However, you may not feel strong enough to do that exactly 100%. But at least you won't be making it more difficult and harder than it needs to be, than it is right now. So if that's the case, then the situation will become easier because it will diminish in time. So the key is to stop doing the behavior that led us into that condition, into that situation. And then getting a plan and shifting your behavior to do something different, to approach it in a more strategic or rational, thoughtful manner, because it's about thinking. This is where the thinking is required, which is why it's difficult. When people try to solve a problem, you need to think about it and contemplate it and then generate a plan or a way forward. So that's the first step, friends, is to stop adding fuel to our fire, stop adding the harmful foods to your environment, stop taking loans or giving out money, wasting the money in ways that are unnecessary, and reclaiming more of your strength and power by doing that. And this will definitely begin to give you a feeling of more in controlness and a better position of authority in your life, and make you feel like more empowered and like a more empowered and capable individual. So that's it for now. Again, we can apply this rationale to different case scenarios, like a relationship. If you guys are on shaky ground, whatever it is, then you want to stop committing the behavior that you notice from your side is generating more of the difficulty. So if you're not talking to someone and giving them the silent treatment, and that's creating more difficulties in your relationship, then discontinue that harsh treatment and begin to soften your approach in that regard. So whatever we've been doing to get us to where we are in this problem spot, we need to modify that, stop adding the fuel to the fire, discontinue that, and shift as a result into doing something different in the opposite direction. So that's it for now. I'm going to leave it at that. If you'd like to hear more about this, or you want to talk about whatever you are going through, let me know and send me a message. And I would love to just dig deeper into that, because whatever you're going through, I've probably gone through it, and it may not be exactly in the same exact situation, details in the same manner, but the emotions, the feelings, and the frustration and the inner turmoil all emerge in the same way. So there are definite ways that what you're going through resonates with what someone else is going through, with what everyone else is going through, because we have all felt the same emotions and gone through very similar, or if not the same, life experiences. And at the core of all of our problems are the same emotions and fears. And so let's work together on this and unite and come together in our ability, opportunity, and capacity to work together and generate a better energy that will produce solutions, positivity, empowerment, and moving forward, so you can radiate a higher energy, become more of the person that you want to be by virtue of simply just generating the energy through your thoughts and actions that are reflecting more of what you want to live and see. So take care. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for your time. And I'll talk to you and talk with you very soon. Goodbye for now from Jennifer at Personal Power Wellness Coaching. Lots of love and well-being and positive vibrations and emanations. Namaste, and see you again. Namaste. Thank you. Bye.